Hi, counselors. John here. I wanted to make a video for you just about updates in the mechatronic verse in our program of study and give some like language and description, like quick little like sayings that could be used when you're counseling like the 300 to 400 students each over the next how long, like month. It's going to be wild, I can only imagine. So yeah, that's sort of the purpose here. So updates. First update is right here. So students who come from NAMS, and even starting now, if they've had enhanced robotics at Neil Armstrong or any other type of class like that at other schools, they have the option of going straight into mechatronics 2. They can take mechatronics 1 if they want. We just want to provide an option for kids, like honoring the knowledge that they already have. So mechatronics 1 and 2 are playing games with robots. Playing physics games with robots is what I say. So you're playing physics games with robots. It's really fun. There's no homework. You're going to learn a lot. Yeah, so that's one way to describe these two classes, and also honoring what students may already know. And they don't have to know any robotics to do mechatronics 1. They like no experience. We start from square one. The next update is up here, the bidirectional kind of structure we want to have of mechatronics 3 and 4. So they don't really build on each other. They're two totally different types of skills. So mechatronics 3 is digital circuits, building digital circuits. There's a lot of applied math. I've had kids pass it and be good at it even when they're like they say they're not good at math in the other world. And here in mechatronics 3, 1 plus 1 equals 1. It's kind of funny. So yeah, it's dual credit, like I said. There is some homework in this class, though. I've had students do no homework, though, and still pass it. But to do the dual credit, it's some homework. Mechatronics 4 is 3D printer building. Totally different class, right? It's mostly just hands-on, like if students like Legos or Lego, like this class is going to scratch a major itch for them. So it's really in-depth mechanical construction type stuff. It's really fun too. So they don't have to do both these classes, mechatronics 3 and 4, to go to the mechatronics processes class. I'm going to talk about the mechatronics processes class in just a little bit, but just letting you know, it's bidirectional. They can take 3 and 4 same semester. They can take 4, then 3. Just in terms of like scheduling, or if a kid comes to you and says, "Oh, I'm a mechatronics 4 and I haven't had 3 yet," like it's totally fine. No problem at all. We just put the numbers on there because that's what we already have, and it just kind of helps kids know what classes are out there. The next change I want to talk about is this option over here. It's a second way into the mechatronics program study. And the thing I'm really passionate about here is this is a mechatronic design series, 2 classes. We have dual credit in process with PCC. It's not approved yet, but it looks pretty good. Richardson's getting approved in it. So it's going to be SolidWorks CAD, computer aided drafting or computer aided design. And so Brooke and I were talking the other day, and it's kind of like taking 3D design to the next level. So kids at NAMS have used SketchUp. In our 3D design class, they use Tinkercad. Both of those are programs that wouldn't be used in like an authentic engineering or design setting. SolidWorks CAD, however, is. So it's used in 50% of engineering firms. Even if an engineering firm doesn't use SolidWorks CAD, it's still going to introduce a student to what a rigorous CAD program is like and the capabilities of it. So you can do art. You can also do like mechanical parts. We're going to build parts for the robots. We're also going to build just like fun stuff. And Matt's going to have them print out tons of stuff. So they're going to design it on the computer, then bring it into the world with 3D printers, some of which other students will build in mechatronics 4. So I think this could be a powerful way to bring students into the mechatronics program study. We only have 20%, less than 20% female. And I think this would be a great way. Like if you ask a student, like, do you enjoy art? Do you enjoy designing things? Maybe you try mechatronic design. Like, oh, I don't know. Well, it's taking 3D design to the next level. So I think it's another way just to bring kids in, show that they can be successful in mechatronics, show them that's fun. They can also get industry certification in SolidWorks. that stays with them for a lifetime. So up through a professional certification that they can put on a LinkedIn account and get jobs even when they're in high school, contract work, drawing designs and designing for people. So the third update, fourth update is our capstone series up here. So mechatronic processes and advanced mechatronic processes. These classes are basically running computer, machine, electronic sort of processes on machines to make stuff, and then we're going to sell it. So this is industry authentic in terms of like at Intel, processing and misprocessing is a huge deal. So taking a design file, mechatronic design, and putting it on a machine and programming it and making sure that like all the settings are right. And then when it comes out, if something's wrong, troubleshooting what went wrong with it. So kids are also going to get a science credit for this in analyzing data and probably looking at forces and energy and electricity and all that type of jazz. So that's the fourth update. The fifth update is that for seniors, let me write seniors, blue. So seniors, we have a special deal for them. So I met with Brian and asked him if this was okay, and he said it was, and I think it promotes equity in terms of like increasing access. So if a student is a senior, we're going to open this up. They can take as many of these as they want. So for example, if a student comes in and they say, hey, I really want to get up here and do these processes classes, get an industry certification in SolidWorks. So I'm going to do processes classes, and I want to do these classes, and I want to do the dual credit class, and maybe I want to take a little bit of mechatronics 1. That's fine. As long as they have 3 credits total at the end of their senior year on their transcript, we're fine with whatever they want to do. Just opening it up, and then we'll see how it goes. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. And if there's anything else you need from me, really appreciate you guys. And like I said, if we met with a physics professor from Pacific. She works with some like organization that works on getting more females into physics. And one of the things that she said, and then I also experienced when I went in the lunchroom to advertise the classes, is one thing that they're finding is females, it helps to invite them into these places. So if you have a student who doesn't know what they want to take, if you say, hey, like invite her, I would really appreciate that. Just because I think you know where I'm coming from. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Have a good night.